What is up, Bears fans, and as always, welcome back to the Bear Review. Now with training camp just around the corner, the Bears' defense is almost ready to dominate. But what if one final move could take them from good to elite? Even Albert Breer recently spoke on the Bears being linked to names like Zadarius Smith and Matthew Judon. But there isn't one name left off this list. Someone who's not only a proven true game-wrecking pass rusher, but we can also get at a bargain price. And that guy I'm going to talk about today is Jadeveon Clowney. He's shown time and time again he can still be a disruptive force in the NFL, and I'm going to tell you why signing him now could be the smartest, most cost-effective move Ryan Poles makes all year. So let's jump right into it. Now, as training camp approaches, the Chicago Bears still have a glaring hole at edge rusher. While Montez and Dayo Odeyingbo show promise, GM Ryan Poles has emphasized they need waves of pass rushers to keep pressure constant throughout the game. And Clowney's 2024 season with the Panthers proves he can fit that role perfectly. You can see in 2024, he had 5.5 sacks, 43 quarterback pressures, a quarterback pressure percentage of 13.4, 11 quick quarterback pressures, meaning he was able to pressure the quarterback in under 2.5 seconds, and that all-important explosive first step, which measured out to be just under a second at 0.86. Now, I don't really want to call him a sack artist because he's more than that. He's a relentless disruptor who constantly gets after the quarterback and also sets a strong edge against the run. Adding Clowney gives us veteran leadership and the ability to elevate the entire defensive line rotation. That means fresher starters, more constant pressure, and a defense that finishes strong all 4 quarters. Now, before we start talking about finances, we have to remember that we still haven't signed our 3 second-round picks from this recent draft. Now, currently, overthecap.com has the Bears set at $14,756,058 left in their cap space for the year. Now, the projected cap hit for those 3 rookies are going to be around roughly $4.7 million, leaving us with a ballpark of $10,056,058. Now, if these numbers remain true, any deal for Clowney has to be smart and flexible. So I wanted to give you guys 3 realistic contract options based on his past deals. So we're going to start first off with base salary plus performance incentives. Now we could see a deal similar to his $2.5 million contract with the Ravens in 2023, or perhaps a bit higher in the $3 to $6 million range. The key here would be adding performance-based incentives for things like sacks, tackles for a loss, and playing time. Overall, this structure is a low risk for our Chicago Bears, but gives Clowney the chance to earn more. The second deal on our list is the mid-range 1-year deal. Now, this is the least likely, I think, of the 3 that is going to happen. Now, this is a more substantial 1-year contract offer that could fall between $7 to $9 million, putting us at the upper end of our budget. This, however, does align with some of his past 1-year deals, like his $8 million deal with the Browns in 2021 and his deal with the Seahawks in 2019. The last deal on our list here is a prove-it deal with escalators. Now, this option is going to feature the lowest guaranteed base, maybe around $2 million. However, it would come up with substantial escalators that kick in if he hits specific performance benchmarks, like reaching 5 to 7 sacks or playing a certain percentage of snaps. Now, this type of deal appeals to Clowney as he's expressed desire for an opportunity to prove himself again. However, unlike the first deal on our list, with these escalators, he can make upwards of $7 million on the year. The thing is, each of these options gives Clowney a chance to prove his value once again, and more importantly, gives Chicago flexibility in terms of cap space. But it isn't just about money. It's about impact at the end of the day. Clowney brings 11 years of NFL experience with 140 games played and 58 sacks. That's leadership and veteran presence for our younger edge rushers like Austin Booker, who can lean on him over the course of the season. As I said before, he's not just a pass rusher, he's a complete defensive end who can hold the edge, stuff the run, and help free up our linebackers to fly around and make plays. Adding Clowney means you're not overworking Sweat and Odeyingbo either. That means you're rotating in a proven disruptor who's still got juice. And it means you're building a defense that wears offenses down and closes games strong. Now, just some parting thoughts. Jadeveon Clowney honestly checks every box for me. He's experienced, productive, affordable, and still hungry. If Ryan Poles wants to finish what he started on this defense, Clowney might be the perfect final piece. So Bears fans, what do you think? Is Clowney the final spark this defense needs to break through? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. And subscribe if you haven't for more Chicago Bears content. Now let's go ahead and build a defense that nobody wants to play against. And of course, until next time, bear down.